Hello everyone, it is day 12 of my trip to the UK, November 6th, and this morning I am in Scarborough, staying at the Premier Inn. I woke up at 8 this morning, got myself ready, and hopped into the elevator. And I'm just on my way to breakfast. I've showered, I'm ready. I cannot believe that we've been 11 days into this trip, only 10 more to go. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. This was a big breakfast because I basically knew that I'd be traveling through lunch. Sausage, bacon, beans, 2 kinds of eggs, and hash browns, as well as some pancakes and crumpets and pain au chocolat and some apple juice. I didn't really have an idea of where I would be going next, but I thought of my friend Anthony, who I had met back when I went to MCM Comic-Con in London. Anthony and his wife Crina had extended an invitation for me to stay over. So rather last minute, I asked if I could come and stay over that very night. All of a sudden, the fire alarm goes off in the entire hotel. So I packed up my stuff really quickly and rushed down to reception, and they informed me that this was a scheduled test. So I went back to my hotel room. Anthony thankfully got back to me and said that I could stay, which was so kind because I was so last minute in giving him any heads up that I was coming. I then just needed to figure out how I was going to get to Anthony, the opposite side of the UK from where I was. So I was a bit overwhelmed. So I asked my friend Aaron, who I'd stayed with the night before, and he helped me to book my tickets and everything. He was so kind and helpful. And so my first step was to get from the Premier Inn to the correct bus stop nearby. I'm now on my way to Birmingham, and then I'm going to go from Birmingham to Weston-super-Mare. I did indeed get to the right bus stop, which had a beautiful view, waiting for the bus. And I got on the first bus I would take today on my trip. This was a 3-hour journey, and so I had plenty of time to admire the local scenery as we drove past it. So I had plenty of time to read from the book I brought with me, which was Leviathan Wakes, the first book of the Expanse series, which I absolutely loved. So after 3 hours of travel from the Scarborough Railway Station to the Leeds Coach Station, I got on my second bus of the day, which was taking me from the Leeds Coach Station to the Birmingham Coach Station. This was a 3-hour journey. This was a long bus ride with a couple of people who were just talking on their phones the whole time, and it was unfortunately too dark to read, and I didn't have enough signal to download Big Finish audio, so it was mostly just staring out at the dark traffic and waiting for the clock to get closer and closer to my arrival time. I made it to Birmingham. I have about a half-hour, 40-minute wait, so I'm gonna have to make it. What I was going to say after getting interrupted by that station announcement was that this sub that I got from Greg's was going to be my meal for the day. And I also got a twirl chocolate bar, which had this fascinating design on the inside and tasted like good milk chocolate. And I got 2 bags of jelly babies from a pumpkin cafe. I also got the cheddar ploughman's sandwich to tide me over. I then made my way on foot. All right, going from the Birmingham Coach Station to the Birmingham New Street train station. It's about an 11-minute walk, so fingers crossed I get where I need to go. I made it. I made it at last. Upon arriving, I was impressed immediately by this giant statue, but I didn't have much time to admire it because I needed to get to platform 11B. Well, it looks like my train is late. Hopefully not too late. Looks like it's going to be 14 minutes late. We'll see. Fingers crossed it doesn't get later than that because I have a connection to make. Oh! It's finally here! Because my train had arrived late, it meant that I was now going to arrive at Bristol Temple Meads Platform 3 at exactly the same time that I was supposed to be at Platform 6 to catch my next train. So my train arrives 11 minutes late, the exact minute I need to be on my next platform, so I run and I run and I run as fast as I can, dragging my luggage with me. I just made it. The exact minute I needed. Thankfully, I got to Platform 6 at exactly when my train was supposed to arrive, but it was 11 minutes late. So thankfully, this one isn't on time. But with just 5 minutes to go... So the train's just been rerouted to Platform 12 from 6. So, fingers crossed, it's going to where I'm going. And this is the correct thing to do. I made it on that platform and made it onto the train. So after another 3-hour train ride, I made it to Weston-super-Mare. So at long last, I made it to the Weston-super-Mare Station and went into the car park where Anthony and his wife Crina were waiting to pick me up. They drove me to their lovely house and I got to meet their adorable cat Joey. Hello everyone. At long last, I have made it. Anthony and Crina are so lovely and I'm so grateful to them for letting me stay here. I'm so glad to finally be here after 11 and a half hours of traveling. Oh my gosh. I was thoroughly exhausted, so I went to bed because the next day Anthony was going to take me to see the Doctor Who art exhibit in Weston-super-Mare and also take me to Cardiff to see some Doctor Who filming locations.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel now.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. You know it makes sense.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel.
Hello.